Manny had a great career, but boxing retired Manny. Manny didn't retire from boxing. There's a difference. So, of course, if I was Manny Pacquiao, would I be chasing Floyd Mayweather to do an exhibition to get a good payday? Absolutely. Absolutely I would.
Do you feel like that this version of you beats the version of Floyd Mayweather that exists today?
You know, it's hard to talk about the fighter who retired already. If he comes out, then go sign the contract and we'll fight. I know you enjoy the fight, but I thought, although the decision is not really favor to me, like I'm sad.
Boxing fans are buzzing after Floyd Mayweather quickly reacted to Manny Pacquiao's fierce battle with Mario Barrios, which ended in a majority draw. Right after the fight, Mayweather issued a bold challenge, suggesting a rematch with Pacquiao could still happen, potentially turning into a huge event worth billions, driven by their famous rivalry.
Do you feel like that this version of you beats the version of Floyd Mayweather that exists today?
You know, it's hard to talk about the fighter who retired already. If he comes out, then go sign the contract and we'll fight. I mean, let's fight again if he wants. I have no problem with that. I'm active now. I don't pick my opponent. I don't, I fight them all.
There was just talks and rumors all the time about potentially Manny Pacquiao and the Mayweather 2. Was there any truth to that, or is that still kind of up in the air of maybe potentially happening?
It's up to him. If he come out to retirement, we'll have a Mayweather Pacquiao 2.
Would you do an exhibition with him, or would you potentially entertain an exhibition with someone like maybe a Conor McGregor?
No, I don't like exhibition. If Mayweather is my opponent, I don't like exhibition. Like, I want a fight. Like, there's a decision.
Coming back after almost 4 years, Pacquiao showed great speed and power, landing 81 hard punches compared to Barrios' 75 and controlling the middle rounds. While Pacquiao led early, Barrios fought back hard in the last 3 rounds. The fight ended in a majority draw with scores of 114 to 114, 114 to 114, and 115 to 113. Pacquiao walked away sure he had won, but Barrios kept his title, leaving fans eager for a rematch.
Manny, the fans came out for you again tonight, but describe what you thought of the judge's decision.
I mean, I thought I won by split decision. Close fight, but I thought I won.
Didn't look like a 46-year-old tonight. How did you feel inside the ring?
I feel good. I feel happy. 2 months training, although short, but it's enough. I want to train 3 months or 5 months, but I start late because of the election in the country.
What worked for you tonight, and what was missing late in the fight?
Missing late in the fight, the last two rounds, I got cramps, probably. It's okay.
But the rest of the fight, you look great. What happens now, Manny? Because there was options for you moving forward. There was even talks of a Floyd Mayweather fight. What do you see going on next in you?
Oh, that's another story. Let's talk about it. Good for me. I'm in shape again.
Manny Pacquiao made it clear he's far from finished after his majority draw with Mario Barrios. Speaking at the MGM Grand after the fight, he said, "I thought I won. It was close, and my opponent was tough. It was a great fight." When asked about a rematch, he didn't hesitate to say, "Yes, of course." Pacquiao also shared that he's become more strategic and pointed out his short training camp this time. For future big fights, he plans to train longer, about 3 to 4 months. He didn't rule out a fight with Floyd Mayweather either, saying he's open if Mayweather comes back, and talks could start soon.
Do you feel that you have what it takes to be a world champion once again?
Yeah, I think so. I can still do it. For 2 months training, 4 years lay off, and then 2 months training, it's not bad. If you're not boxing, my performance is okay. But it's improving my stamina, my footwork, getting back because 4 years layoff.
Finally, what do you have to say to the fans, those that didn't believe in you, and the ones who now say Manny Pacquiao is the only man who can defy Father Time?
And as long as you believe God, have faith. Because of God, I'm still here. Keep on fighting, good health. God who gave me good health and strength. That's why I'm still here. Giving inspiration to the fans and, of course, being a role model as a boxer.
Mayweather Pacquiao opened up about his worries following his father's tough battle with Mario Barrios, urging him to consider retiring. The 24-year-old told reporters, "He's 46 now. I love him, and of course I worry." While he respects Manny's dedication, fitness, and discipline, Mayweather is concerned about the physical toll boxing is taking at this stage. He even delayed his own pro debut to focus on his father's health. Above all, Mayweather wants Manny to protect both his legacy and his well-being instead of risking further harm.
I'm not really happy with the draw, but I thought he got a 7-5. So yeah.
Where do you want your father to go from this, man?
I mean,
rest,
right now he should focus on getting rest, But he is 46 now, so like me personally, I love him. And I just want him to be safe. I don't want him to take any more punishment.
But you got to be impressed about the way that your dad.
Oh yeah,
fought.
for
You
sure,
listen
for
to
sure.
Everybody out here, everybody's saying that they thought your dad won. What did you think when you heard the decision?
Yeah, I thought he did win. I thought it was a 7-5 fight. So I thought it should have been my dad.
What impressed you the most about your dad tonight?
The timing is there. For somebody that's 46 years old and has been in the sport for like 20-something years. It's really impressive.
Do you think he can do better with another camp under him, being that he was out for like 4 years or 4 plus years or whatever?
Yeah, I think so. If he continues training, stays in shape, like he always stays in shape.
Floyd Mayweather didn't hold back after Manny Pacquiao's fight with Mario Barrios, once again dismissing him as an easy opponent. In several interviews, Mayweather claimed Pacquiao no longer poses a real threat, saying he's not the same fighter he once was. These remarks echoed his usual view that Pacquiao is past his prime. This reignited their rivalry and left many wondering if Pacquiao's comeback is about real competition or just chasing another big payday.
I want you guys to go check out Manny Pacquiao. Remember, he got famous because they said this could be the guy that could possibly dethrone the king. Did it happen? Absolutely not. Was he easy? Absolutely.
He wasn't easy.
Okay, so 10 rounds to 2 ain't.
Mayweather said he was sure from the very first round that he would beat Manny Pacquiao, thanks to his smart strategy and fast adjustments. He began studying Pacquiao's jab and footwork immediately and realized he had the edge. Mayweather explained how he stayed one step ahead by reading Pacquiao's moves and taking advantage of every chance. That early insight gave him the control and confidence to dominate the fight, leading to a clear unanimous decision win.
His left hand was fast, his right hand was fast, and he was throwing them both fast and strong. But when it's all said and done, he was a beat fighter. From round 1, he knew it. I can't beat Floyd Mayweather. 6 days before the fight, he boxed 4 rounds. And if you go look, when he came out to Las Vegas, he was throwing combinations. Everything seemed just fine. Waving to the crowd, both hands. Manny Pacquiao, you're not on my level. Manny Pacquiao, you will never be on my level, period. Simple and plain. If you lost, accept the loss and say, you know what, Mayweather, you know what? You was the better fighter. You was the better fighter. It's okay to be number 2. It's okay to be right behind me. It's okay.
Pacquiao didn't hold back when talking about Floyd Mayweather's fighting style, calling it boring and saying Mayweather ran around instead of fighting. He ran for all 12 rounds. How is that amazing? I felt bad for the fans. It was a boring fight, he said. Pacquiao didn't include Mayweather in his list of the 5 toughest opponents and stressed that fans want excitement, not just defense. He compared their 2015 fight to his career of facing tough fighters in different weight classes. Whether out of frustration or honesty, Pacquiao made it clear he doesn't respect Mayweather's style.
Why not Floyd Mayweather? Why isn't he in the top 5?
Floyd Mayweather, he's running the whole 12 rounds and he won the fight.
Manny, who are the top 5 fighters you ever fought, you think?
Barrera, Morales, Marquez, De La Hoya, Cotto, whatever. Margarito.
Why no Floyd Mayweather? Why not Floyd Mayweather? Why isn't he in the top 5?
Floyd Mayweather, he's running the whole 12 rounds and he won the fight. How is that? I mean, you know, I feel sorry to the fans because the fight is boring. You know, the fight is boring. Like that's not the fans are expecting to us. I mean, as a fighter, if I'm a fan, of course I want to see a good fight, like changing fight, not a passion show.
Keith Thurman, who has fought both Pacquiao and Barrios, shared his take on their fight. He said Pacquiao would probably look to exploit Barrios' defensive gaps, noting, "You're going to be able to find some pockets." But Thurman wondered if Pacquiao, now 46 and returning after a long break, still has the speed and power to do that. He reminded fans that age and time away from boxing matter. Praising Barrios' strong jab, Thurman suggested he keep Pacquiao moving and show that his fitness is still sharp.
Both men. You fought Manny Pacquiao and you fought Mario Barrios. If anyone to ask who you think is going to get this win right here, it's you. What are you thinking, bro?
Well, the thing is, it's hard to say on many different levels, you know? Everybody loves pulling out the crystal ball and doing fight predictions, right? But for me, there's too many variables at stake on this type of fight. With Manny Pacquiao coming off of a layoff, I'm not a big fan of Manny Pacquiao coming off of long layoffs, you know? But he said he's been doing lots of work, getting that strength and conditioning, putting 30 rounds in, you know, so that he can be ready and that we can see that old Pacquiao that we're used to. See, when I was in the ring with Mario Barrios, one of my keys to victory, you know, we like to see what they don't like early on. And he really couldn't keep up with my feet. He couldn't keep up with my footwork. My footwork in and out, my lateral movement, it set up a lot of good punches, a lot of highlights.
For over 10 years, Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao were boxing's top pound-for-pound fighters. Talks about their big fight began in 2009, but money and drug testing issues kept delaying it. Their rivalry went public, with Pacquiao even suing Mayweather for defamation. While the fight stayed on hold, both kept fighting. Mayweather briefly retired in 2008 but returned in 2009, and Pacquiao stayed busy, dominating multiple weight classes.
Pacquiao spoke about that he shouldn't have.
Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather, yeah.
Because it's a time and a place for everything. I'm not gonna say he's right and I'm not gonna say he's wrong. You know, but it's so crazy. When he spoke about it, I could have easily came out and said, yeah, you spoke about it. I ain't have to say nothing. Just by you saying my name, they gave me a check for $4 million. He said my name when he didn't supposed to. Remember I said, it's a time and a place for any and everything.
A big breakthrough happened in early 2015 after intense talks and direct meetings. On May 2nd, Mayweather and Pacquiao finally faced each other in the fight of the century at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. Mayweather won by unanimous decision with scores of 118-110 and 116-112 twice, using his famous defense and sharp counters. Pacquiao struggled to land clean punches and later said he was fighting with a torn rotator cuff during the match.
I want you guys to go check out Manny Pacquiao. Remember, he got famous because they said this could be the guy that could possibly dethrone the king. Did it happen? Absolutely not. Was he easy? Absolutely.
He wasn't easy.
Okay, so 10 rounds to 2 ain't easy?
Pacquiao obviously got power also.
Right.
You know, I've been in there with him.
Did you feel his power?
He's solid. He's solid.
Okay.
He's solid. Ain't nothing I ain't never felt before, but he's solid.
Right.
And he felt me too. That's why he wasn't quick to run in there.
Right.
So it's obvious we both felt we felt each other. At the end of the day, you know, it finally happened. He got cooked. Right. Now they begging for a rematch. My thing is this: if you get it done right the first time, you ain't got to do it again.
Joe Rogan often says the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight in May 2015 happened too late. He believes the fight missed its prime moment and could have been amazing if it took place earlier, maybe during a big event like Riyadh season. Rogan, along with UFC veteran Jorge Masvidal, also pointed out that Pacquiao fought with a shoulder injury, which hurt what could have been an epic showdown. For Rogan, if the timing had been right, the fight might have changed boxing history.
Some great fights never take place, or they take place too late, like Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. They fought too late. I mean, if that fight could have been arranged by Riyadh Season, they probably would have caught them both in their prime, and it would have been chaos.
Yeah, Manny was done before that.
And he also had a blown shoulder going into the fight.
Yeah.
He needed shoulder surgery before the fight even started.
Critics often say the result of the Mayweather versus Pacquiao fight wouldn't have changed, even if it had happened earlier in their careers. In a survey of 84 boxing experts, 71.4% believed Mayweather would still have won by decision if the fight took place in 2010, when Pacquiao was at his best. They pointed to Mayweather's elite defense and smart strategy as the main reasons he came out on top. His ability to shut down Pacquiao's aggressive style played a big role in his unanimous decision victory.
Any version of Mayweather would have always beaten Pacquiao, in my opinion. I think Mayweather would have always done what's necessary for Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao had a greater career, but I think Mayweather is a better fighter. And I think Mayweather had the right things for somebody like Pacquiao. I mean, he had the right one-punch speed. He had the right IQ. He was bigger than Manny with longer arms. He had great feet. It's just a kryptonite for Manny Pacquiao. I personally thought so.
Boxing legend Sugar Ray Leonard believes fans deserve a second Pacquiao versus Mayweather fight. He says it's about more than money. It's about legacy, history, and giving fans what they want. People will watch it, he said, emphasizing how powerful the story would be if these two icons faced off again. Leonard thinks a rematch could revive the sport and become a major cultural event, much bigger than a regular pay-per-view.
Mayweather and Pacquiao. Would you be interested in seeing that rematch?
I mean, yeah. You're at a different stage in your life.
Yeah.
Spiritually, physically, mentally.
Right.
It can be a great fight.
Right.
Well, put it this way. It should be done.
It should be done.
It should be.
It will help boxing in the sport. You think the sport needs it?
In a crazy way.
In a crazy way?
Yeah. I mean, we'll put it this way. You know, and as much people say when he's 40 years old, people will watch it.
Manny's last fight, he looked phenomenal.
He looked phenomenal.
He looked phenomenal. Yeah. And Mayweather, you know, the last one he fought a kickboxer. He fought, Conor McGregor. His last few fights were too.
Well, when he beat that guy from
the Asian guy. But it was a kickboxer. He was a kickboxer. He wasn't a professional boxer.
I think it's called Tommy Hearn.
Do you think the outcome of the Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao fight would have been the same no matter when it took place? Was Mayweather's style just too strong, even against Pacquiao at his best? Share your thoughts in the comments below.